Hello. This is a short summary of what I want you all to keep in mind as you study the Constitution. The Constitution is essentially an agreement to compromise, and in doing so, the framers of the Constitution agreed on ways to balance the various ways of life that would be affected in fair, representative, and democratic frameworks. The Constitution establishes that there can be legal agreements through compromise by way of the Congress, which also has the ability to control the amount of money that's available to act on those agreements and compromises. The Congress does that by budgeting and by building laws. The Constitution also establishes that there are enforceable interpretations of the various agreements and compromises, and power to control that process is given to the courts. So, put very simply, the courts have the power to say what the law means. Thirdly, the Constitution establishes a legal national voice or executive to represent all of those legal agreements and compromises. The Constitution does this through having a president and the cabinet of the president, which has the power to administer the laws. Now, when you think about how the Constitution works, remember that it is a static document that doesn't change. However, the people who are rightfully representing the country and the Constitution can change the way we view it. Also, please remember that we had something before the Constitution called the Articles of Confederation, which was also a series of agreements and compromises. However, they were replaced mainly because the national government wasn't empowered in the Articles of Confederation to do things like protect resources from invaders or rebellions, or to rebuild parts of the country that are devastated from natural disasters. So during the Articles of Confederation, states were essentially on their own. In the American system of government, a federalist structure acknowledges that there is a national government representing the national constitution, which recognizes that there can be separate state governments with the power and right to maintain their own constitutions to govern themselves.